Hey guys, what's going on? It's Swaggy Lakers fan here. Today I'm going to talk about how the NBA starting back up impacts the Lakers. After a long wait of seeing whether or not the season was going to start back up due to the coronavirus, we finally got an answer this week as the Board of Governors approved the vote 29-1 to start the NBA season back up in Disney World. This positively impacts the Los Angeles Lakers as they have the number 1 seed and they have a chance to compete for the title. When before the approval, literally no one knew if the season was going to start back up or not. A few months back, it was looking like they were going to just cancel the season and not resume it because there was a lot of protocols to consider for the safety of the players. But as soon as training camp started, and even though it was individual workouts, that led up to an upwards momentum of the season possibly resuming. And that's exactly what happened as the NBA plans to resume the season July 31st. Before the July 31st start date, there's plans to have a training camp from July 9th through the 11th so the players are more prepared for the regular season. This will be great for the Lakers because they have a lot of older veterans that need to train and get ready so they could play at their best level. There's no information yet on whether or not the training camps are going to be individual or team-based, but I'm sure there are practice facilities around Disney World where the Lakers will shoot around and work on their offensive and defensive fundamentals. As far as safety goes, the Lakers and other teams are going to be staying at a hotel and they'll be far away from people that are visiting. So there's no need to worry about a player contracting the virus, but if a player does contract the virus, they're still going to try to resume the season leading to the playoffs. The league will just take the obvious protocols and quarantine the player. The NBA has planned for a while on what they would do if a player does contract the coronavirus, but unless a whole team contracts the virus or something crazy happens, they're going to try to resume this season and finish it out. There are going to be 22 teams competing in this tournament. Even though there are more teams playing, it doesn't really impact the Lakers negatively. The reason why it won't really impact the Lakers negatively is because they're going to be playing easier teams since there's more teams playing. Since the Lakers were the top seed, I expect them to play easier teams that were in the bottom seeds, like the Phoenix Suns and the Pelicans and teams such as that. And although there is a greater chance of an upset since there's more teams playing, I doubt that the Lakers are going to allow that to happen. The Lakers have been focused on one goal all year long, and that's to win a championship. And I don't think that having a new format for the playoffs or adding more teams is going to change that fact. I don't know how the staff will be looking like when the season gets back up because they might practice social distancing. I don't know if they're going to give the coaches a mask. My guess is that since the players don't have to wear masks when they play, I'm guessing the coaches won't be needing to wear masks, so I think the staffing will be fine. I expect everything to get back to normal except without an audience. The playoffs will be a lot more different without an audience, and that might impact the Lakers negatively, as they won't have home court advantage and there's not going to be a crowd all rooting for the Lakers. But I did hear that they might add sounds from NBA 2K, which is kind of a weird idea, but I guess it'll work. I think adding some kind of sound in the background is probably best because it eases the awkwardness of total silence while you're playing basketball, and it could be beneficial for the Lakers. But who knows, players might feel more focused and into the game when there's no crowd, but we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. It will definitely be interesting if they don't add any noise and we're able to hear the players talk trash with each other. That'll just make for interesting basketball to watch. One worry I do have is how being quarantined in one area for so long will impact the Lakers' mental health, because I know that staying in one place for a long amount of time can make you kind of feel like you're going crazy a little bit. But hopefully the Lakers will be there to support each other, as well as keeping company for players that might be feeling kind of lonely or depressed, because when you start feeling that way, it could impact the way you play. But like I said before, this Laker team is a really close-knit group, and I don't think they're going to leave anyone feeling like that. I think the season starting back up is really motivating for the Lakers, especially for LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They want to win just as bad as anybody, and this is now their chance to redeem that. When before it was in doubt of whether or not the season was going to start back up, it should make LeBron James and Anthony Davis work even harder to try and win a championship this year. I feel like it's human nature when something is taken away from you and then it's given back to you, that you should not take it for granted and give it your 100% best effort. And I think that's the mentality that LeBron James and Anthony Davis, as well as the whole Lakers team, will have. To end this video, as a Lakers fan, it's really exciting to have the season starting back up, as this is a huge mark in the Lakers franchise, as they can make history if they win the championship this year to tie the Boston Celtics for most NBA titles. After everything we've gone through this year with the loss of Kobe and the virus and the NBA season suspending, I think the Lakers have that much motivation to win it this year. You heard it here first, so when they do win the championship, go back to this video and give it a like and subscribe. Also ring that notification bell, guys, for more videos. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Swaggy Lakers fan out.